Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel, Govind English Teacher. Today, a great personality is with us. She is a teacher from Karnataka. Her name is Pavitra, and she is a dedicated, determined, devotional, disciplined teacher of English language. And today, she is with us. She is going to share her the teaching journey, and also recently she has completed her thesis work. I don't know actually, and she's also one of my colleagues when we underwent training of RIA, Regional Institute of English Language at Bengaluru, and she was my colleague and a classmate or trainee, I can say that, trainee mate. And now she is going to share everything. What are the thesis or what are the research work she has done, and how she did, and what are her experience. She is going to share everything, nook and corner of her experience. It will be very useful to the English community, because many teachers are they are satisfied their the profession, but actually being a teacher of English language, so not only teacher of English language, whatever that subject the teacher deals, but it should have to update. Yes, that is a CPD, continuous professional development is very essential. So for that only, for the sake of teachers' professional development, I am going to share an experience which will helpful those who are interested to do some research work. It is very, very essential for every teacher. So now I am handing over to my beloved teacher, yes, Pavitra Madam. So welcome back to my channel, Pavitra Madam. Please interact and react, and okay, tell your experience, your journey regarding your research work. Yes, welcome, Madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your kind words, sir. Although I have not done anything special, you have appreciated me a lot. Thank you. That shows your generosity, sir. Thank you. Thanks a lot, sir. Yeah. As we both met in RIESI in 2022 in the month of June, so we did
Yeah.
training CLT 30-day program. So, as a part of that training program, we had action research as a part of syllabus. So that we did action research there. Everybody did action research there. But I continued that action research after completing that training also. So my work has been recognized by my mentor and professor of RIE, Dr. C. Ravinarayan sir. So I would like to
Oh,
first,
yeah, Ravinarna Chakrakodi, sir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm.
yeah, Ravi Narayan Chakrakodi sir. First of all, I would like to thank him for providing such a wonderful opportunity to present my action research in IAFTEL online event webinar. So first of all, I would like to thank him. Thank you, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. I would you like to uh, expect? Do you expect my presentation
Yeah,
of
yeah,
action
yeah.
research?
So, what
Yeah,
is the main aim of your research? What is the topic that you have chosen? You have taken. What is the topic? The main lead is there. No? There must be some lead. What is
yeah,
our main topic that you have taken, and why you
yes,
have taken that topic? Yeah.
yeah, yes. Actually, for my action research, I have chosen the topic why the students of class ninth copy English homework from other students. The main reason for this, choosing this topic is, in my school, a month before starting this action research, I observed that all the students of class 9 were gathering in a few groups, and they were gathered and they were copying something. So I observed it for about a week. So the same routine was continuing for a week. In the meanwhile, I also noticed that while correcting their homework, I could see majority of the answers were same. I found the similarities and more relevance to the answers, and also I do not find any individuality, creativity, attractiveness in their homework. So that made me to take up the challenge for my action research and to resolve it. So for that action research, I stated few specific exploratory action research questions like why do my students copy English homework? what is the teacher's perception about the homework, and should I change the method of giving homework? So all these questions I raised. After that, for this, I selected 20 students of class ninth of age group 13 to 14, non-English medium background students, 11 boys and 9 girls. So after selecting the group of children, as a teacher researcher, I started collecting data from parents, colleagues, and also from students. So after analyzing their data, I came to understand that 45% of students copy English homework from others. 25% of students they do not copy and they write their homework on their own. And 15% of students expect pair or group work to complete their homework. 15% of students need teachers assistance because they do not they can't read and write English, so that they want teachers assistance to complete their homework. So after analyzing all these data, I found few findings. I got few findings like lack of students motivation, and also vocabulary. And the students told me that, madam, as we are from non-English medium background, so we are not given much importance to English language in our elementary level, so we are scared of English language. And they also said that we are afraid of making mistakes in English homework, so getting punishment, so we simply copy from others and submit, ma'am. So they also told we want everything to be get translated into our mother tongue, Kannada. So they expect that
Yeah.
translated into their mother tongue. So all these things made me to think of a action plan. So in my action phase, first and foremost importance I gave to building, rapport with students, because I want to create a fearless environment, because the students were hesitating to come and participate in all the activities. They were afraid of me because I teach English. So I wanted to overcome the fear of children. So that first I conducted many language activities in my class. So I also enjoyed with them, I sang with them, I danced with them, I played many videos using YouTube and projector, then simple conversations. And also I started speaking in English with a simple English. And also I started them teaching them simple greetings and all. So then all of them slowly became very close to me. And also they were very active, and they were coming to participate in all the activities. Then after that, one of the most important methods of teaching, or we can say one of the best strategy I used to enrich the vocabulary of students and their listening, speaking, reading skills, is that substitution table method. So using that table, I taught students each and everything from basic to simple to complex level. I started from the alphabets and sounds and all. After that, I started constructing simple sentences, and also few aspects of grammars like parts of speech, noun, verb, pronoun, adjective, and all. And also different types of sentences. So simple present, past, present continuous, past continuous, present perfect tense, past perfect tense. Like this, I went on teaching all these grammatical aspects using substitution table, and also conducting few games with it. So then the students were very enthusiastic and participated very energetically. And also all the students were rushing to the board to come and construct the sentences, because all the words will be on the board. So what they have to do, they have to simply organize, rearrange the words to make meaningful sentences. So one more thing I have to say, that in my class, among the 20 students, each and every students were able to construct meaningful sentences using that substitution table, because everything will be on the board. And also, even though those who can't read and write can come and arrange it in a technical way. So now all the students are able to construct more than 300 sentences using the substitution table, and also they can understand the questions and WH questions. I taught WH questions also. So now they can read the homework questions and understand the homework questions, and they can solve the homework questions. Now the students come to me and say, Madam, we thought English is the difficult subject, but now we are feeling that English is the easiest subject. And also say whenever they have a leisure period like PE and all, they come to me directly and they ask, Ma'am, will you please take the class, action research class, because you teach me how to speak and write English, so that we want to learn more, ma'am, they say. And also now they are writing homework individually. Now I can't find any groups who is gathering to copy English homework, because they everybody knows, and everybody became close to me. If they have doubts, they can come and ask, so that they are coming individually and they are clearing their doubts, and they're writing their homework on their own. So yeah, that gave me good satisfaction to me,
Yeah.
because yeah, work really succeeded. So whenever they see me, they speak in English in the premises, and also they say, "Ma'am, we have completed our homework, ma'am. Shall we collect and submit, ma'am?" They say like that. Yeah, that really makes me happy, and also that motivated me and encouraged me to continue the action research like that, and also to take up another topic, exploratory action research questions, and also to prepare specific questions and to follow the same procedure to solve the problem like that. So overall, I can say that this research made me to improve, explore, and understand my practice as a teacher. So I became more critical and reflective now. So, and also to address the students' problem and to solve the students' problem and think of possible solutions to those problem. Yeah, I learned many things by this research. I would say thank you to the International Association of English Teachers for foreign language, because it gave us an opportunity to present our action research, uh, online research 2023. So we recently, presented our paper on 17th and 18th of this month. Yeah, it was really a wonderful experience for me. I'm very privileged to be the part of that presentation online event. Yeah, for that I should say thanks once again to our mentor, Dr. C. Ravinarayan sir. So there in that event, many audience were there, and many educationists were there, and many mentors were there all over the globe. Yeah, they really very enthusiastic and encouraging. They encouraged us a lot. They raised a few questions that made me to recap my action research, and also to get a few strategies from them, to get a few methods from them. And I also learned the methods, what are the strategies they are following in their country to overcome the problems. And they also appreciated me for putting this much of effort, and making children to learn very easily. Yeah, that also made me happy, and also inspired me, encouraged me to do in a better way in the future. Yeah, yes, this was my experience. Thank
Okay,
you.
wonderful experience, madam. Your students are so lucky because you are so dedicated, determined teacher. So that so many teachers in our English pattern English community, so they're satisfied what they have, what they're doing. But you try to exceed more than your experience. Your experience is with a foreigner. That means, and you have a good mentor, Ravinar and Chakrakordi. I say the talented a mentor, facilitator, a guide, and philosopher and friend. Because I have a lot of this rap with him. When I was under training, we are all know just. I know his talent and caliber. I think he's a good and great, excellent professor from RIE, and I feel very happy and to meet him when I was there. Okay, thank you, madam. So before we going to do X research, we have to do exploratory research, no?
Yes, sir.
So I
Yes.
think. Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, sir. So I have to do exploratory research. So in the
Yes.
exploratory research, what we have to do, what are things we have to cover, and after exploratory research, and how we get into that, what we can advance that action research. Let me know some few tips because it will help those our English teachers, those who wants to do, those who are interested to this action research. Now it will help. Okay, and please tell about what is exploratory research and what is action research, and so what is the first, what is the next, and what you have to do. So the two stages are there. No, please explain.
Yes, yes. Yeah, before that, explaining about exploratory action research, I would like to say what is research. So, as we all
Yeah.
know, that research is a systematic and organized search for the answers to the questions we ask. What are the questions we have? For that, we have to search a systematic and organized answers. So, that is the process of research. So, here, exploratory research, here, what we have to do, we have to explore what is the puzzle or problem we are finding out in our class. We have to explore it, find out it first. So after that, clearing that particular question, we have to raise few specific questions regarding that exploratory research. After that, what we have to do, based on the questions, we have to go on collecting data. So, what is the
Mm.
question we are going to raise? So, on the basis of that question, we have to collect data. So, it may be from parents, students, colleagues, whatever it may be, from relatives and of students and all. So that after collecting data, to analyze it, data in the sense, yeah, evidence.
Yeah. Mm.
What is there actually? What is after that collecting data? We have to analyze it. Hmm? We have to analyze. After that, we have to interact, interpret, and analyze. After the analysis, we have to interpret. What are the reflections I am finding? What is happening? After that, we have to do in the exploratory action research. So after finding the problem and collecting data, analyzing it and interpreting it, what is happening and all, we have to you know uh, take up challenge. We have to implement the few changes in our class to overcome that problem. That is action research. So we have to plan the act, what we are going to do. Act in the sense of change, what the changes we are going to bring in our classroom. So how to solve that problem, exploratory research question, how to find out the problem. For that, what we have to do, first we have to do plan the act. According to the plan, we have to implement, go on implementing. After a plan, we have to implement the plan. Then after that, we have to observe what is going on, whether it's working uh, properly or not. Am I doing right or wrong? After that, reflections. After observing, findings and reflections. What are the findings, challenges, and problems we are facing in that while providing the changes in the classes. After the reflection, what are the changes we brought in the class? For the for the question, we are going to give answers, or so we are going to solve the problem. While solving the problem, what are the strategies we are going to use? Whether the strategies are working or not, what is the output, what is the outcome of that strategies or action phase. That is that comes under the last step, that is reflections. That reflections can be seen in students in their work. So yeah, that is called exploratory action research and action research.
Oh, yeah. The question should be practically proven. Okay, that should be given a first-hand evidence for that. Okay, everything should be analyzed and according to the student's point of view, according to the teacher point of view, according to the curriculum point of view. So after analyzing, after collecting data, and you have to do some research that should be in a first-hand. There should not be any prejudice. We shouldn't copy from others. We have to go to the root level of the problem, not problem to the issues,
uh,
because generally we, yeah,
Student
yeah.
needs interest here, sir. Earlier, I had been thinking of what was wrong with my students, but now I came to understand, and I have to think that what is wrong with me? What made my students copy English homework? Yeah, here I also want to, we should focus on needs and interest of students rather than, content.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, nice, nice, nice. So after the finding the problem and after finding the issue, and what are the steps you have taken to further research? So what did you do after just finding the issues, and how much time, how long time you have just research work, have taken research work, and what are the questions you have formed? So how many persons you have what we call interacted with them, and what are the questions you asked from that parents and colleagues and from our your student, no? So and how you feel? What is the experience? What did they think? What did you think? So
Yes.
what is your experience? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was, wonderful experience. Yeah, I, took 10 months to complete this action research. After coming from RIE, in the month of July, second week, I started my action research. When I was in RIE, I completed my exploratory action research. So, after coming from RIE, I started my action phase. So, first of all, starting 2 months, I gave importance to create a fearless environment, build
Yeah.
my students. So for that, I conducted many activities. I became very close to them. So I also suggested them to use Kannada mother tongue judiciously, and
Yeah.
I conversed in English, and I played with them. I played with few language games. I would play few rhymes and conversations, and also few English movies, comic scenes in the classes using projector. They would enjoy the class, and
Yes.
yeah, when we were playing the videos, and when I was conducting activities, they were very enthusiastic, and they were, their attitude and expressions, body language, everything would be changed. So that made me to pay attention towards activities rather than teaching. So I spent most of the time to conduct activities. Also, in meanwhile, I also gave importance to enrich their vocabulary. In the meanwhile, I have to do both the thing, because simply I can't waste the time by playing and all, because I have to concentrate on my syllabus and also action research
Yeah.
activities and all. Yeah, so that meanwhile I was managing both. What are the games I was conducting that was directly related to the LSRW skills improvements and also vocabulary improvements. After that, they became very close to me, and I gave provided many teaching learning aids to them, few flashcards, charts. They were drawing and they were writing few things in English about their family, about their teachers, schools, and all. I We played a few dramas and a role play. We enacted everything. So they became very close to me, and also I organized literary club in my school. So every month, every Saturday, the last Saturday of the month, I would arrange cultural programs, that English
Yes.
programs in my school. So in that time, what I was doing, I was exhibiting few English books in the class. There they have to, I wanted to.
We have the reading corner. Yeah, there is. I think with reading
Yes,
corner. Yeah.
yeah, like reading corner. And I was not exhibiting all the time those, I was not putting all the books in the class. Once in a month, I was just exhibiting in the library, office room. In the office room itself, we have some space. In that space, I would exhibit few books, English books, dictionary, thesaurus and encyclopedia, and also few core subjects which are in English medium. All those I would exhibit, stories and all, rhymes, English songs. So they would go and visit and see, and if they have interest, they can pick up that book, and they can refer, because I wanted to make them to refer the book, and they have to do their homework on their own by referring it. So yeah, they participated. Same time, I was not only showing them books, I also conducted few cultural activities like memorizing poems and singing, yeah, rhythmatically, like that. Those who will do it well, they will be get reward, like that. I did, and also I, gave them scripts to enact dramas and all, so everybody would join and do it. So that made me to they made them to be active in the class, and also to be close with me and not to be afraid of me. So they are clear now, so they do not have any fear in me on me. So after that, after 2 months, I started my work. They, even now they do not know about that, well, madam was doing action research on us, because that went in a smooth way, that they do not know yeah, madam was taking her actual classes, like that I was taking. Yeah, they enjoyed learning. Hmm. So now, all the work I did with the support of my colleagues and students and their parents. So first of all, I after going to school, I arranged a meeting in my school. I took permission with my headmistress, and I told I need extra classes and all. Yeah, she too agreed. Yeah, I was taking action research class for in the morning 9 to 10, and in the afternoon 3:40 to 4:20, like that. Yeah, weekly thrice I would take these classes. And also discussed it with the colleagues. They also encouraged me and supported me. They also shared their views. I asked whether are they are copying in your subject also, or not only in my subject, like that. I asked a few questions. Yeah, they told, yeah, if a few of them told, yeah, in our subject also we can see the same similarities because they are copying and all. Some told, no, 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 we can see individuality, creativity in them, their homework and all. Yeah, I collected all the data. After that, I went to students' home. In 1 week, I covered all the students' home, and I asked a few questions to their parents, that, like, yeah, is your child doing homework on his own? And is he going to copy from others? Is he, are you giving your support to your children to complete their homework, like that? I asked a few questions, but for my shock, the reply was really, surprising, because they told, madam, as we are illiterate and we are from poor background, we can't give much importance to our children. We are daily wages, we work day and night, so we can't put that much effort to our children. So we need our children help to complete our home chorus. So because a few of them go to pluck flowers, and a few of them go to milking cow and all in the evening, like that. So they needed their children help. So that they say, ma'am, if they do not do homework, we can't, we are not going to lose anything. If they do not help us in work, farm work, and home chorus and all, we will lose money, they told. That parents' voice was really surprising, and also discouraged me not to move on in this research, like that. But I thought, and I also told them the importance and the purpose of giving homework, how the homework enhances their knowledge, and also fixed their learning, so how it would be useful in the future. Because I can't satisfy them by giving money temporarily, because I can say them, I can guide them how the education is important, and how education will be worthful in future. So that I explained the important purpose and homework, and also I told them, see, you, as you are all telling, you did not have opportunity to study, so now you are suffering like this for day and night. If you want to suffer your child to suffer to be like you, yeah, you can encourage him to engage with your work. But if you want your son to be happy in future, you have to support him to study. You have to take care of him. Huh? You have to observe whether he is doing his work properly or not. Then they came to understand the importance of homework, and they promised me, yes, ma'am. Yeah, we did not know about all these things. Thank you, madam. Thank you for making us understand. Yeah, we will surely, help them to do homework. And so we can't help them in writing and all because we do not know, we are illiterate. But we can make them to make them time. We can give them time to complete their homework, they told us. That is also one of the experience challenge I faced. And when come to another challenge, yeah, that is time management was really horrible for me, because I have to complete syllabus also. I have to do activities of action research. I have to make them to complete their homework on their own. In the meanwhile, I have to complete syllabus, I have to give tests, FAs, SAs and all. Yeah, it was quite difficult, but I enjoyed the work. Yeah, because I learned a lot many things by this action research. Yeah, I came to know that laboratory is not only the place where the research can be carried out. So teacher themselves can be, research their teaching learning process. I understood this thoroughly. So yeah, this provoked me to continue the work. So I did the work. Yeah, I also satisfied with the result, because for all the exploratory research questions and data, finally I got a good answer for all those things, sir. So that made me happy. Yeah, these are all the challenges I faced, sir.
Yeah, nice. Your journey is wonderful, excellent, fantabulous. Actually, it's not a, I think, a cup of coffee or it's not a easy task, It's not a cakewalk or catwalk like that. But, and you have faced many difficulties when you are collecting and doing all the things and interact with the parents. Because, no, because many of our students who come from the poor family, just the parents are not educated, uneducated, no. So it's very difficult to make them to understand our issues. Okay, but it may be, I think you came down the level of the students, and you I think you down you did everything, and you made a good rapport, yeah, with the students by
Yeah.
creating a good environment. Because many students, why our students are not able to read or speak, because of not only students, it's Anglophobia is there now. Even teachers also, they have the phobia because of fear of English language. It
Yeah,
has been for a
mostly
long time, Yeah,
always is
yeah,
there.
yes,
Yeah, we are
yeah,
also
yeah,
not
yeah,
we are not accurate in English, but we are trying. That's it.
yes. Yeah,
What
we are not really speakers.
what do we
Yeah, because here
say? No?
we
Yeah,
want only accuracy, not what we
please.
call fluency,
Yeah,
but not
fluency.
accuracy
Yeah,
actually.
not bother about
Uh, but
accuracy. No one is perfect. Yeah, we are here to learn. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and that's good. Actually, we have to be in a position a confident and we can in a position to speak it out our opinion, feeling
Yeah.
our ideas with ease, without effectively, effortlessly, and efficiently. And when we are doing this thing, it is more than enough what we are doing. Yes, I think what you're doing, I think it is a great thing to develop professionally, personally, because. Like you people,
I did
those who are
many
passionate
things,
to profession. Yeah,
professionally. Here,
yeah,
I also learn to balance both professional life and personal life, sir. How to manage, how to give time to both. Both are very important. Even personal life is also important, and professional life is
yeah,
also important. Yeah, so that yeah, I learned that. Yeah, how to manage time. Each and every minute is very important. Yeah, we have to make use of it. That's it, sir.
yeah. Professional life and personal life, they are the both sides of the coin. So, being a teacher and what we told in the beginning, so we should have to always try to update ourselves. If we don't update, we will be outdated because the teachers professionally they profession of all other professions. To make create other. So that's reason we should be. Best of our experience, best of our knowledge, and we have to update ourselves. We have to active, we have to energetic. For that only, this type of action is very important for every teacher.
Yeah,
But a lack of
very,
time,
very
lack of
important. I also
yeah, yeah,
suggest. every teacher to conduct action research. That makes really initially we can feel that yeah, it is a burden, it is an extra work. How can we handle both the work? Yeah, syllabus is there, lots of syllabus is there. We have to complete that syllabus, like that they think of. But see, what is the use of completing syllabus without knowing the need and interest of students?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, whether they are learning properly or not. Is everything okay in the class? Is everything going smoothly? Is learning became successful or not? Without knowing all those things, what is the use of completing the syllabus and giving
Syllabus,
tests?
yeah.
Yeah, so that before root cause, root, what first we have to, find out the root problem. After that, we have
Yeah.
to, solve it. Then we have to, hand in hand, both will go. So, yeah,
Yeah,
we
they
should
go
not,
in hand in hand. They are not
yeah,
separable. They are inseparable. Okay, they go always
yeah,
hand in hand. Okay, when your passion and profession is one, so this type of research can be done. So when you are not passionate towards your profession, what will happen? You work for only for the salary, but it is what you're doing is a self satisfaction. It is
yeah, like, there is
yeah.
a, proverb like in Canada, ring the bell and get the salary. Like,
That is there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's, I think we are not
that is
criticizing other
definitely,
teachers, you know. Yeah, yeah. Because you
yeah.
are so fortunate, you are so fortunate to have a good mentor like Ravinarana Sakrakudi sir, and
Whole
also
set.
other colleagues.
Whole,
And also, you are very fortunate to having such an environment and such
yes.
an ideology, such an education, all the things that made you to reach your sort targeted goal. You could have succeeded, I think, you know. So when you're doing all the things, so when the D-Day came, how you face your the final interview, final presentation. So that is very,
Yeah,
very, very important. That plays a predominant role and a
yeah,
pivotal role in our conversation. So please explain and express your the final yeah stage. How you interacted with our the foreign teachers, and I think you might have interacted many rooms are there, no, from nook and
yeah,
corners of the world, you know. So how many
yeah,
countries? Teachers from how many teachers from other countries have participated,
yeah,
and how is your experience? Yeah, yeah. Let me share.
yeah, sir.
So please share.
Actually, IATFL, International Association of Teachers of English as a foreign language. That association conducted this online webinar, Teachers Research 2023. So on 17th and 18th of this month. So 17th was our presentation was there from India. Actually, many countries, more than 15 countries were participated to present
15
papers.
countries. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, many audience from all the countries uh, were there all around the globe. Then we had three rooms. For each room, we had timings. So first presentation, room number one. In that room, we had 25 to 30 minutes.
Okay, okay. You're checking for the questions, no? Yeah, yeah.
No, sir. That data was completed. 90% data finished. I changed the
Okay.
SIM.
Okay, okay. Yeah, no, no
Yeah,
problem. Okay, nice, nice. You can go and
yeah.
go on.
You can edit
So
now.
the question, I think, the question, okay, okay. The question may be, why do students copy English homework? You know, the questions may be like that. First of all, and what is the teacher's perception about the problem? The second question, I think, should I change the method of giving homework? Yeah, yeah. You never reaches. Just I came to it because I too attended on the day. I attended half an hour when you are interacting with other teachers. No, I recollect the questions. Sir. So what are the questions you have framed? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
I did not know that you were there in that.
No, no, I attended that on that day, and that
Yeah.
I participated. Not
You
participated,
have
just
raised few
I watched
questions.
your.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
have
yeah,
raised few questions.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah. What actually I was telling about the rooms and all the sessions. How many sessions were there, sir? For us, for India, the session was conducted at 9:45 a.m. So that the
Yeah.
timings in you. For us, it was yeah 3:25. So the session started. The first first session was mentored by Ravinarayan Chakrakudi sir, India's teachers presentation. So in that room one, yeah, they'll give 25 minutes. During that 25 minutes, five teachers, researchers have to present their posters. Each one will be given 3 to 4 minutes. So after that presentation, after 25 minutes, they will break out. Each presenters will be in separate breakout rooms. So five teachers presenters will have five separate rooms. In that breakout rooms, everybody will join. All the audience from around the globe, they will join, and also teachers. Educators will join, and everybody will join. Those who have listened our presentation, they will raise few questions regarding our action research. They ask the questions, we have to interact with them, we have to satisfy them by giving answers. Yeah, they also appreciate our work, and they also share their experience as a teacher, how, what are the methods they are doing, and what is the situation, teaching learning situation in their country, like that. They'll ask. Yeah, they also boosted, they'll really encourage, and they boost our motivation and commitments. Actually, they will be very easily satisfied by answer. Yeah, they really like the way of the method of teaching of teachers of India. Yeah, that is very adorable. Yeah, then after there in that room, we have to be for 30 to 40 minutes, we have to answer all the questions. After that, again wrap up session will be there. 15 minutes will be there for wrap up session. There, what we have to do, we have to share our experience of interaction. How, what are the questions we are asked by the audience, and how we gave or how we satisfied them by giving the proper answers. Like that, we experience our experiences, we share our experiences in that session. The host will call up for the wrap up session. Yes, sir. Like that, three sessions will
Okay.
be there. Yeah, 80 minutes, it takes almost 80 minutes, sir.
Oh, he interacted with them 80 minutes.
80
So
minutes,
recording.
25
Okay.
minutes,
Wow.
and 40 minutes for breakout room, and 50 minutes for this one wrap up session, sharing our
Okay. Okay. Okay.
experience.
So in your so I think data collection and strategy and what I have learned, So after the completion of your action research, so what are
Yeah.
the findings you just came to know, and how your research is helpful to the development of the students, and how your research is helpful to the English fraternity, English teachers. So let me just please share your so how your research is effective and efficient in your teaching. So how you
Yes.
could have done. Yeah, yeah. What are
Yeah.
the
Findings,
benefits? Yeah,
yeah, findings, as I already told you. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
of parental support, motivation, and also they're from non-English medium background, and reward, lack of reward, feedback. Also, all these findings I got. But
Yeah.
and also for my professional aspect, what I learned is, see, earlier I was doing everything mechanically, because I was collecting homework, I was correcting it just mechanically. Yeah, whether they have completed answer, yeah, they have written, yeah, correct it, yeah, put my sign, date, and send, like that I was doing. But after conducting this research, I started thinking critically. I became more reflective and critical. So I started noticing and observing each and every answers, whether they are related to the questions. Is that answer accurate? Is it is do I find any similarities between this homework and his friend's homework, whether he has copied or he has written this on his own, or do I find any individuality in it, creativity in it? Like that I am observing. And also, if I find any changes or any similarities, then I started noting the student's name and where they are doing mistakes and all. Then I make few strategies. I plan few changes in my class and what I have to do to overcome that problem, and also implementing that changes immediately. So that is the great improvement and changes I have made myself, sir. That is possible. It possible only with the action research, I can say.
Yeah, yeah. Before you doing the second research, and you would, I think you would have done with your mind. Now you came to work with your heart. So when
Yes.
your heart is in a profession, no, automatically, and every students will come and they will learn. Okay, because the rapport with the students is very important. Because when you make them to involve into the act, what we call any doing anything, that means basically
Yeah.
English language can be done in a natural way by
Yeah.
creating environment. So by just participatory, but making them to participate, making them to act everything, making them to speak something, and first of all, have to encourage. By encouraging, so automatically they will love towards our language. When they love towards language, automatically learning can be taken place very easily. So that I think you have done, and you came
Interest is very
down to
important.
your,
If
yeah,
we
yeah,
create interest in the
you,
class, everything will be easy. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible if they are interested. Yeah, if they are ready to catch the ball, they will definitely hold the
yeah.
ball. If they are not ready, there is no use of giving them ball like that. Yeah, they have to pay attention towards the class. That too, with interesting, with love, they have to pay attention. With love towards
Yes,
teacher, towards the subject, that is very important.
yes, yes, yes. I came to know that generally students come to our school to study books and learn something. But being a teacher, we must study the hearts of the students. When you understand the hearts of the student, automatically we will be perfect in our profession, and we can make miracles, we can make wonders, we can do everything with our experience. So when the atmosphere, when the rapport is like that, so for that only the teacher must be dedicated. That's the reason I use the word. You are a dedicated teacher. Determination is important because a lot of patience is important,
Ah,
and because I think you
absolutely.
have taken
Patience is
more
very
than
much
10 months.
important. Yeah.
Yeah, you have taken patience is more important. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you have taken how many months you have taken for this your research work?
10 months, sir. 10 months. 2 months for
Ten
building
months.
and
So
yeah, months for actual strategies to use. Make them not to copy homework, to write on their own. Yeah, it took
yeah.
8 months.
So everything should be just consider in our perception, in our the first hand knowledge. We shouldn't make any what we call false interpret. You have to give all the evidences with the genuine
Yeah,
evidences.
evidence. Yes,
So that,
genuine
yeah,
evidence.
yeah, yes, that's very
That should
important.
be
Because
genuine. Yeah.
when our mentor, when he was talking about this thing, no, our Raghunathan Chakrakodi, he told that the richest thing should be very, 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 very personal and
Yeah.
should not be any
Yeah. One
our
to
own
one more
interpretation.
thing.
I think is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes. One more thing, because no, he started mentoring us for about 2 months. Yeah, since this is January. He started mentoring us through Zoom Meet and Google Meet and all. Really, we have to appreciate him. How much patience he's having. Yeah, he always say whatever we do while practicing it and writing it. Yeah, good, good, very good, excellent, good.
yeah,
Yes, yes, keep it up like this. Whether we do nicely or not, yeah, he goes on, giving, feedbacks in a positive way. So that really boosted us and encouraged us to do, little bit better in the next time like that. Yeah, he was really fantastic, wonderful human beings. We have to,
yeah,
say this one because he's very down to earth. He's having very much patience, and whenever you message, you text, if you have any doubt, he does not skip giving a reply. He always used to
yeah,
reply. Yeah, within a few minutes he would reply, sir. That, for that we have to say, hats off to him, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, yeah, that's good also. And so when you're doing this is what no, did you get any support from your colleagues where you're working in your school, no?
Yeah,
Because there should be some teachers they won't like to. Oh, okay, we should not talk in a live, no. But one thing, so they have some what we call jealousy like that because you are doing great things, you know. So how
yeah.
your colleagues are there when you are doing this? How they encourage, how they motivate, how they supported you, and so what are the support you have taken from them? Yeah, yeah, that is
Yeah.
important, no? Because our the support from
Very
your
important.
family members from your side and from your
Yeah.
colleagues side, yeah, yeah.
Yes, because we spend most of the time in school, so that that environment should be very calm and very, good for us. So in my school, yeah, we have good, understanding, cooperation in our school. Everybody encouraged me when they came to understand that I'm doing some action research. Yeah, they literally supported me. Yeah, I was asking them to come and make videos and take few photos and all. Yeah, yes ma'am, we will come and we take like that. They were saying if I ask a few, ma'am, what can I do for this thing? Shall I, give this one, that one? Like if I have any doubts regarding that giving activities or making teaching learning materials and all, yeah, they would give suggestions and all. And also, when I was about to complete my action research, yeah, few of them came to me and asked to support them to overcome their problems in their respective subjects. Yeah, that really made me happy. Yeah, I yeah, my work is influencing them to solve their problem in their subject. Yeah, actually, that positive improvement I was expecting, because in our training also Ravi Narayan sir was always telling that yeah, you should have to complete your action research and you should also make others to complete it. You have to encourage them like that he was telling. Yeah, now yeah, they are two of them are going to start action research in the next academic year. And one more thing, I am also interested in one more action research in future with another topic, with a few questions, and by following the same procedure of action research.
I think you got a lot of inspiration and you got a lot of motivation from the your sir and from your colleagues from the thing what you have been doing for a long time. Okay, I
Yes.
think so finally I think now your students are able to because whatever you use all the things are you use the authentic material and
Yeah.
by making participatory all your students. So when
Yeah.
you make them to involve in a participation,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm. Yes, all the data and all the things, events, whatever we collect, it should be authentic and should be genuine. Yeah, we have
Yeah,
everything collected and we have to keep it for safer. Like yeah, as this is a research paper, yeah, we have to keep all those things safely, like that, but future reference and all.
so for your research, some material should be there. No, so what are the books you? So when you're doing research, so you might have been going to some books. So
Yeah,
from
yeah.
where did you get books and how the library just help you and helped you and also and where did you go to collect the material from which?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
So yeah,
when
yeah.
I started my action research when I was in RIE, there we had a,
Because
good library. Yeah,
yeah,
there I
our
collected.
RI library is the one of the best libraries in India, because when I just we entered at that, the library, I came to know that because when you compare the literary books, only for literature, I think that is the RA library in Bengaluru. Yeah, that's the best library, and where we can collect a lot of books are there. Because I took one day to complete all the racks. That so many books are there, and okay, I know that's one of the best and the biggest library in South India. That was the best library for literature, for research works.
Yeah.
I think you are so fortunate because you are very near to the RA Jnanabharat library. So that's reason, and you could have done. But if it is me, we are very far away now. It will take long time. It's because yeah, yeah, because of you are very near to the university, our RAE. So you are fortunate. Okay. So finally, one more question I would like to ask you, and
Yeah. Yes, sir.
uh,
You, as you are,
like you, many teachers are there. They would like to do some action research,
I would like to mention
like you.
which I referred
Yeah.
for the.
What are, yeah, yeah. So, tell me.
Yeah, see, when I was in RIE, I referred few action research books, like a handbook for exploratory action research written by Richard Smith and Paul Arabello, and David Hopkins, a teacher's guide to classroom research. And also, I referred few articles, journals, like the impact of assignment on academic homework, academic achievements, and how much is too much by Nishan Sinha. These are all the few books, and also 5 minutes activities for young children. These are all the books I referred to, referred for this action research to write report.
Okay,
I
okay, nice, nice.
5 to 6 articles on homework, sir.
Okay, okay. I think in your final report, and on that day, I came to know that our final findings, I can say that because of my remembering, and I have written, and a lack of vocabulary is one reason for why our students are not able to speak, not able to read, not able to pay interest on subject English language. Also, lack of confidence, also, and parental support is because many of our parents. Students' parents are come from that rural area and poor. That's the reason, and lack of motivation, lack of reward. So when you just give all these just things, when you put into our the teaching activity, automatically, and students will attract towards English language. So that when they are attract, automatically language learning can be learned very easily. I came to know that, and finally, I think. Students are disinterested towards English language subject because they don't know the word. Because
Sir,
many
some
people, yeah, yeah,
challenges I faced, sir.
yeah, yeah. So they are the challenges. So findings are that I told about these findings. So challenges are the students are disinterested towards English language subject. They need more time. Yeah, we have to because generally we think about we think how to cover our syllabus, but instead of
Yeah.
covering syllabus, we
And
have to give
also,
some
when coming
scope to
to
the
students,
participate.
yeah, what they
Yeah.
think, yeah, if they have to do their homework on their own, what they have to think and do. So they do not like to waste their time. They just have to, complete homework, and they have to go and play and all. They have to do other work, so they have to see phone and all. So that they just simply, copy from others. Yeah, they don't want to, spend their time in completing homework. See, if they want to do on their own, they have to Google it, or they have to refer some books, or they have to think on their own. So they don't want to think, and they don't want to engage themselves in writing. So they just want to complete it fast. That is also one of the challenges I faced, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Then the final, and what is the submission? Final. I think you have to say thanks to your mentor,
Yeah,
Ravinara Chakrakorty sir.
I
That is the important thing, and also one thing. So finally, many of our teachers are there that they too want to do some explicit work on English language because so what are the suggestions that you are going to give? So what are the steps they have to take when they want to do the action research or the explore research? So what's your the suggestion that you are going to give the new persons and who want to do some action research work on English subject, and why our students are not able to read, not able to speak, because they know the language, they know the grammar, they know the vocabulary, even though sometimes they can't speak it out. So now, because now we have done is why our students are not able to read, why our students are copy others now. So and now my question is, so why our students are not able to read, so and I want to do research on this, so, because many students they got 95% English subject in their final examination, even though they are not able to speak. So what we have to do? How should we make them to speak? Okay, so that's my question. Okay, if I take this subject or the issue or the my research point, no. So what are the things I have to do? First of all, I have to go to the what we call down
You
to
should
earth,
guarantee, you
down to
should
earth. Yeah, yeah.
guarantee whether this question is right or appropriate for my context, the situation, whether all the students are, hesitating to speak in English, or only few students are, hesitating, or how many students should I take up for this challenge. First, you have to think of all those things. After that, you have to plan what you have to explore, and what are the questions, your specific questions you have to arise, sub questions you have to frame. What made them not to speak in English, even though they are getting good marks in exams, tests, and all. And what are the factors that affect them not to speak in English?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like this, you have to frame a few questions. According to, based on that, you have to collect data from, it may be from students or from your colleagues or from their parents, how they behave in their home, whether they speak in English, or whether they speak in English with other teachers and all. How their, performance in their subject, like that you have to get a few they collected data from teachers, and then you have to collect data from parents, and also from students, peer groups, his friends, how they, what they say, does he speak in English with his friends or not. Like this, you have to, first have to collect data. After collecting data, you have to analyze it, how many students are speaking in English, and in which point he is now coming back, he is not speaking in English. Even though he starts to communicate in English, in which point he is not continuing that process. What made him to come back and use the mother tongue? Like that, you have to analyze the data. After that, you will come to know findings, what made them to behave like this, and all. After that, you have to adopt your own changes. You have to plan few changes, what you have to bring in your class to overcome the problem. So according to the plans, you have to implement all those changes and strategies, methods in the class. After that, you have to observe the situation, is it really working or not. After that, you will get the result, that is reflection from students side. After conducting all those strategies, methods, activities, and all, yeah, definitely they will learn to speak in English. So that is the reflection you will get, sir.
The questions should be very relevant and relate to our student centered or the
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, the question should be student centered or the teacher centered. So both, maybe both. So on
Yeah.
observing the questions, we have to take a question.
Yeah, separate.
Basing
Yeah.
on that, we have to take.
Perception,
Yeah,
students' perception, parents' perceptions. We have to make separate,
yeah,
separate
yeah. Peer
question here.
perceptions also, because
Yeah,
sometimes
you can
environment is
also use,
important. No?
yeah, informal interviews and informal observations. Questionnaire is not only the way of collecting data. You can also use many strategies to collect the data.
So sometimes if you go to the illiterate, no, they can't write, they can't speak in a proper way. We have to give the yes or no questions like that, no, to get
Yes,
data,
yes,
to
yes,
get
yes.
datum, get
Recording,
datum.
so photos,
Yeah,
videos,
recording. Because sometimes we can't get
recording.
because
Qualitative and
most
quantitative.
probably,
You can take whichever data you want. We can say qualitative directly. We can, which is meaningful, and directly it conveys a message like text, and photos, videos, pictures, drawing, and all this comes under qualitative. And quantitative, and quantitative comes, it is a number, numerical. So there we give tests and all, pre-test, post-test examinations, how much they score, like that. We can collect data by qualitative and quantitative method, either by
So then
qualitative
only
or by.
then only our then only our findings will be reliable and okay. I think
Yes. Yes.
measurable.
Yeah.
That our okay.
Yes,
That
sir.
is good. And but I think it is very I think very difficult because if you are not interested, okay. Because I
Yeah,
too want
interest is very important.
my point of view, no,
Yeah,
my
it's
point
not
of view, no,
difficult, but it is needed time, and yeah, what we can say,
lot of patience. Yeah, patience is important.
patience, dedication is important, sir.
Important. So all these the factors are plays a prime role, in doing a research. It's not a piece of cake, It's not
Yeah,
a piece of
yes.
pie. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
but you could have done. I think you could have done more than 10 months. You have spent the time for that
yeah,
research training. Okay,
yes,
okay, but it's one kind of satisfaction, you got.
yes, sir.
But
Yeah,
by listening your
yes.
experience, I got a lot of motivation because I too want to do like, but because I'm very far away from the
Yes,
university.
sure. Yeah, I'm
That is
also,
the main problem.
yeah, let us do together. Yeah.
Because I live in more than 1,600 kilometers from my home to RIE, so it's very difficult. It will take 4 days only journey. So that's the great skill.
Yes.
But if it is, okay.
Yeah.
But you are so fortunate. I think you are very lucky to have professor I think our Hitesh Bhagat is also there. No, he is also a eminent, excellent,
Yes, it is. That's it. Yeah.
experienced professor.
Dynamic is dynamic.
And yeah, dynamic even though is old, but is not is not old, is a goal. And Raghunathan sir, and all the professors who are working at present RIE, they are very excellent, talented, and they are dedicated professors. So that's reason, and I was very fortunate to be part and parcel in our training. I feel very happy to be uh,
Hello.
with you like people. You okay? Yeah, yeah. Tell me, you are audible.
Yeah, it's
Finally,
not
yeah.
audible. Hmm.
Okay, okay. And um, Pavitra madam, and thank you for our long, prolonged, what we call this interview regarding your action research. Yes, action research, what you have done recently as a girl, and it will give a lot of motivation to other teachers, and it will be more. It will give a lot of energy to other teachers, and so that. And I can't know what to say. Actually, your experience is good, great. And so those who are watching our interview, our conversation, our communication, our what we do, what we have done so far, and they too have some motivation, and they will come forward to do something and to our this type of research. Okay, and I think many people would come to our RIE, and they will make use of RIE in a good way, great way, and so that many teachers should come like you, and many teachers should go through the research work, and because I too really very happy to meet all people like you, and but because of
I'm
my
also
age
fortunate
factor,
to meet a people like a person like you.
okay, okay, and
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you
yeah,
for giving me this opportunity to share my wonderful experience about my action research, sir. Thank you, sir.
yes,
Thank you very much.
I too should say thank you for your wonderful the presentation, wonderful communication and conversation, wonderful information, and regarding the action results and what the first one is I forgotten. Excluded this research,
Action
because I did.
research.
Thank you, and see you later, madam, and. Bye. Good luck. Okay. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your sparing time and thank you for making aware of everything about your research journey in RAE. Okay. Thank you. See you later. Bye.
Thanks.
Good luck.